Good morning, Mr. Gump. How you feeling?
You've been listening to the finale from the...
Your lips are moving, but you're not saying anything. You want some breakfast? All right. Nothing wrong with your appetite. You're eating me out of house and home.
Friday.
Pay the cashier on the way out.
Early morning low clouds and warming toward the weekend.
Oh, stop talking so much. Play the music.
Here is the waltz in A minor by Green.
Wait a... Hold it. Yeah, I heard you. Hello?
Pop, you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. You okay?
Pop, Magda and I will be over at 10 to pick you up. 10 o'clock, okay?
Yeah, sure. Peter, did I tell you about the crook?
Oh, did he come again last night?
Yeah, but I pushed all this furniture against the door. Maybe that'll keep him out, the bum.
Pop, I just called to remind you that we're picking you up at 10 o'clock, okay?
Picking me up? What for?
Pop, we've been talking about this for weeks.
Wait a second.
Pop.
Hold on, will you?
Pop.
My eggs are getting cold. Hold it.
Pop, wait a minute.
What?
His eggs are getting cold.
Peter.
Somebody there?
Yeah, Pop, it's me, Peter. Pop, do you remember last night? You and me, we had this long talk, and we both agreed that the best thing for all concerned was that you go into a retirement hotel.
A what? That's the craziest idea I've ever heard of.
Pop, I even helped you pack your suitcases.
I didn't pack any suitcases. I don't even have any suitcases.
Look by the bed. Will you just look?
Do you see them? Pop, do you see them? Pop, you there?
No, I went to Paris, France to see a coochie show.
Pop will be over at 10. Please just stay right there.
I'll be here.
Senior Center, Harry. We need our master of ceremonies to keep things hopping.
All right, Harry.
I gotta go to work.
You got a job? What are you doing? Harry! He doesn't have a job.
Excuse me, madam.
Yes?
May I help you?
I think so.
Are you thinking of buying that shampoo?
Yes.
Yeah, may I? This is a very fine shampoo, but may I suggest something that you might like even more? Now, this product contains rosemary, which stimulates the scalp and distributes your natural oils evenly from the shaft to the tip, where it's needed most. Now, you have beautiful hair, and it deserves nothing but the best, especially when it doesn't cost any more.
Thank you. I take it.
You're welcome. Come again.
I will.
Hello, Harry.
Something I can do for you?
You know me, Harry. Jack Angel, the manager.
Manager? What do you mean? What do you mean, manager?
Don't get upset now, Harry. Please, not again, huh?
You're trying to tell me what to do? This is my store. I've been here since...
Well, sure you have. Remember last time you dropped in, you told me all about being a pharmacist in the old days?
Yes. Sure, of course. You know, today a pharmacist is nothing but a fancy name for a pill pusher.
Well, that's progress, huh? Oh, are these yours?
Oh, yeah.
There he is.
At least we found him.
Harry!
All right.
Harry!
What's wrong with him? We're over. Hey, where's he going?
Harry, wait a minute!
Pop? He's running away from us.
Harry!
Slow down, Pop.
Harry, please stop! Wait a minute! Harry!
Pop, hold it, please.
You ran right into me.
Pop, you okay?
It's about time you got here.
do you spell that?
That's W-I...
I know how to spell my own name. Harry Wicks. W-I-C-K-E-S.
Would you sign here, please?
Oh.
All right, now, if you'll be seated, the triage nurse will see you, and then you can see Dr. Williams.
Thank you, nurse.
Come on, where do we go? Where do we
Just
go?
over here.
Oh, boy.
Hello? Is my mother all right, Dr. Williams?
Your mother is fine, Mrs. Gregorio. She has the same slight palpitation she's had for years, but there's certainly nothing to worry about.
What about the chest pains?
Probably just a little muscle strain. Have you been exercising lately, Mrs. Thatcher? Any strenuous activity?
No, nothing I can think of. Well, I can.
Really? What's that?
She has these friends, if you know what I mean.
No, I'm sorry.
And she doesn't like that I have 2 boyfriends. She thinks I'm promiscuous.
It's true, you are promiscuous. She's with these men all the time. She's gonna kill herself one of these days.
Nonsense. I never felt better since Louis passed away 15 years ago. Never better.
Well, it does seem that whatever it is your mother's doing, it's agreeing with her.
Doctor, 2 men, lovers. What about the strain on her heart?
Oh, and actually, sex can be pretty good for the heart. Makes it pump more vigorously. Burns up fat and calories. Reduces stress.
Well, it just doesn't seem right.
Come, dear. Look on the bright side. Your best years may still be in front of you. Get the word out, Doctor. Take people's minds off their Social Security.
So long.
Dr. Williams.
Yes.
Mr. Wicks fell on his left side about 2 hours ago. His left shoulder area hurts him when he moves it. Here are his x-rays.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Wicks? Come, yes. Okay, now, Mr. Wicks, would you just have a seat over here for me, if you would? Your x-ray shows a broken collarbone, but I just want to make sure that there's nothing else. No, easy. It's all right. How did you fall?
A kid ran me down with his bike.
Were you knocked out?
Down, but not out. Story of my life.
Are you dizzy?
Not that I know of.
Okay, teeth all there? Open. Let me take a look.
Hey, there.
Now, would you take my hand, please? Okay, now squeeze. Harder. Harder? Okay, good. Would you do me a favor and stand up for me, if you will, Mr. Wicks? I'm sorry to have to put you through this, but I'm afraid it's necessary. You understand, don't you?
Yeah, of course. Tell me something. You good, doctor? Don't answer that, because I know you are.
How do you know that? Take a few steps for me, if you would, please.
Because you look at me like I'm still alive. You know, you get to be my age, get used to people looking right through you.
Good, okay, you can sit down now.
You know, they look at you like you don't exist anymore.
Okay, now, I'm gonna have to put this contraption on you, so I need to start with your good arm. Right through there. Okay. Good.
Everybody knows what it feels like to be young because we were all kids once. Only old folks know what it feels like to be old. Let me tell you something. It's no game for sissies.
You're a philosopher, Mr. Wicks.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna tighten this, and it's gonna hurt. So you wanna take a deep breath?
All right. Okay, go ahead. Do your worst, doctor. Ooh!
I'm sorry.
Ow.
Sorry.
Ooh.
Are you all right? You okay?
Yeah. I'll survive. Tell me, why'd you quit baseball?
Baseball?
Yeah. I remember you from the old Negro Leagues. Pittsburgh Crawfords, what's the Monarchs?
I used to run a little track, but I never was much of a baseball player. You must have me mixed up with someone else.
Don't lie to me. I remember you. You always said it was a shame you fellas couldn't play in the majors.
How are we doing?
Fine. I'm finished with Mr. Wicks, so he can go home.
This is Mr. Wicks' son.
No.
What's wrong?
Don't let him near me. That's the thief. That's the one that's been stealing from me everything I own. Don't let him near me because he wants to kill me. Don't let him kill me.
No, easy.
You know, 1 minute he is this charming elderly man, and the next he seems completely senile. He thought I played baseball on a team that played 40 years ago. He accuses his son of wanting to kill him. Private doctor told his son to put him in a retirement home.
And what do you want?
I want to take a better look at him.
He kicked me. Her feet were under my chair.
Stop it, both of you. Now finish your milk. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. You were getting in trouble at the hospital again.
Did I say that?
You know how the administration feels about the way you've been holding on to those older patients lately. They tell you often enough.
Sure, because they take up too much time and money. Nobody wants them around. It's better business.
The Natural History Museum has this new exhibit, and I thought I'd pack a picnic and we can make a day of it.
Can I go? I want to go, please. I want to go, too.
Would you folks do me a favor and go clean up your room?
Right now?
Please.
Go ahead. Those dinosaurs are still scattered all over the floor. Will Louise help him, please?
You never have to. Do too.
Lou, would you mind if I took a pass? The picnic, I mean. But I got a stack of journals like this I gotta get through.
Again?
Well, you know, as long as I have patients who need...
Oh, to hell with your patients. What about your family? Don't we need you?
You know, I don't think it's some kind of big surprise that I'm a doctor, and that takes a lot of time. You saw me in medical school.
No, I saw you through medical school. No, you're right. Who am I kidding? Nothing's changed. Absolutely, it's the same as it's always been. Zach's work. I just thought that... I don't know.
No. Tell me.
I guess I thought. It's silly, but, that I would love you so damn much that one day you'd finally realize you didn't have to be such a superstar all the time. That it would be okay, just... It doesn't matter.
One more year, and I'll be out of the hospital and in the private practice. Then I'll have a lot more time for you and the kids. Come on, baby, you can hold it together for one more year.
Zach, I am afraid I'm losing you, and I am terrified.
You'll never lose me, Lee. I love you too much.
You don't understand. I'm afraid I'm losing you because you're losing me.
Pneumonia. There it is. In the left lung.
When I saw Mrs. Leonard in emergency, she didn't have any symptoms of pneumonia. I mean, I checked her lungs and they were fine. Why did you want to order the chest x-ray?
You mean she didn't have any of the usual symptoms? Mrs. Leonard is 82 years old. Older patients very often can have an entirely different set of clinical symptoms than the ones we've been taught to look for. New data is coming in every day. For example, an elderly patient can have an infection without fever, appendicitis, heart attack without pain. And you see, many of us miss these things because we're busy looking for the usual symptoms, which means younger patient symptoms. Look, her left lung.
Oh, I got it. Stop her. Oh, stop her there. Well, all right. Okay, Carla.
No, damn it.
Parents were killed in an auto wreck. She was banged up some, but she's going to be okay.
Did you call any relatives?
We couldn't find any. One day she's got a mother and father, next day she's all alone.
I'd scream and yell, too.
Dad, my cat. Oh, I want to go home now.
Look, I don't want to turn her over to the state like this. I'm afraid they'll dump her in some institution and forget she's there.
But what can you do?
Well, hope we can calm her down so they'll think she's in good enough shape to find a foster home for her.
Let me know how it works out.
No, I want to go home.
Not bad, not bad. Some of the nurses there make you forget you're a gentleman. Why not? I forget everything else.
And your shoulder doesn't hurt?
Only when I laugh. Ha ha. I told you. Hey, what do you know?
That's Charles, Pop.
I know. Everything okay with you, Charles? School?
Fine. Mr. Gump's okay, too. I'm taking care of him.
Who?
Your bird, Harry. He and Charles have become good friends.
Oh, him. Gotta watch your step with him, Charles. He'll take advantage of you each out of house and home. He's got a ravenous appetite.
Grandpa, when are you going to take me to another baseball game like last time?
Soon. We'll all go. Grace will pack us a nice lunch. Where's Grace? Everybody's here but my wife. Couldn't she come? Has something happened to Grace?
She's a little tired.
You better tell me what's going on.
Believe me, Pop, everything's all right.
Is she sick?
Of course
Is she
not.
sick?
She's just a little... That's...
You're lying.
No, wait a
Where
minute.
is Grace?
Pop,
Where is Grace? Where's my wife?
Just
Max, get out of the way!
Oh, please.
I want my wife. Something's happened to my wife. Grace!
It's gonna be okay. Right? Ready, relax. But tell me, please, come.
What's the problem? Tell me what's going on.
Well, he's hysterical. He wants my mother.
Okay. Easy now. Calm down. Easy does it. Lay back.
Dr. Williams?
Nurse, get me his tranquilizer. 10 milligrams
Hey,
high stat. Now, calm down.
My wife, where is she? I've got to tell you something, Doctor. They are lying.
What are they lying about?
They're lying about my wife, you see. She comes here every day to visit me. Nothing could keep her away, and something has happened to my wife.
Just take it easy.
Something must have happened to her, and you've got to help me. No, they're lying. They're lying, I tell you. Something must have happened to her.
Okay, nurse.
I don't know where she
You
is.
have to listen to me.
They're lying, Doctor. I'm very tired.
I know you're very tired. Now just take it easy and take in some real deep breaths, okay?
I'm tired.
Please, I know you're tired. Breathe. Just keep breathing. Deep. Shh. That's it.
My mother's dead. She died almost a year ago. Drives you crazy.
Harry and Grace were married almost 40 years.
When did his mind start to go?
Right after Mom died. Am I crazy to keep him in here? Medicare doesn't pick up the bills. We're not millionaires, you know.
Well, what if we took him in with us again? Wouldn't he be better off with his family?
Are you crazy? He lived with us after Mom died. And, the police kept calling us to pick him up. He'd lose his watch, his money. He'd accuse other people of stealing them. He'd wake us up in the middle of the night screaming for us to help look for my mother.
Maybe we should listen to Dr. Parnas and put him into a nursing home after all.
Well, there's really no other safe, sensible alternative. There's nothing they can do from here. And he certainly can't go back to living on his own. For everybody's sake, Peter, especially yours, put him into a nursing home as soon as possible. Call me if you need anything. Bye. Doctor?
Excuse me. Dr. Parnas.
Yes?
About Mr. Wicks, Doctor. It is my opinion that there is still a chance that his senility can be reversed.
I'm sorry, but I've been treating Mr. Wicks for almost 20 years now. I wish he didn't have heart disease, but he does. Wish he weren't senile. But no amount of wishing or painful and dangerous testing is going to change that. Now, if you'll excuse me, Doctor, I must be running.
I had to suggest that he come live with us again. Incredible.
You're not the only one, you know, affected by all of this. It's not so wonderful for me either.
I didn't say that. Parnas is a top man, right? So tell me, why should I listen to you? Can you tell me that? If you want to do what's right, everybody tells you something else. Now, what do you know that a man like that doesn't know?
Well, I know that people are now living 10 to 15 years longer than they used to, and that most doctors aren't trained to deal with those extra years. And the patients are sometimes given up on and shipped to nursing homes where they have no chance of being cured. And I know that I don't want that to happen to Harry Wicks.
Your father still alive, Williams?
My father died in Korea.
What would you do? If you were in my shoes, I mean, if that was your father lying in there?
I can't believe you.
You think of a better question, you tell me, I'll ask it.
See, if Harry Wicks were my father, I'd run every last possible test on him. They'd have to drag that man out of here. I'd give the man a chance.
Now we know how to keep them happy, give them birthday cake for breakfast.
Uh-huh.
This is beautiful, thank you.
Okay, I gotta go. Look, wait a minute now. So you're gonna wear the red dress tonight, right? That might be too sexy. Well, I'll just have to control myself.
What are you talking about?
I mean, I didn't tell you?
No.
Hey, we're celebrating tonight at Sweetwater. 8 o'clock. Happy birthday, my darling.
Thank you.
Now, the red one, you know.
Get out of here. Okay,
Okay, I gotta go.
Okay.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Love ya.
Bye, Daddy.
Bye, baby.
Come on, finish that.
Do you see anything?
No tumor masses. The ventricles look normal. No cortical atrophy. As far as I can see, there's nothing abnormal about Harry Wicks's brain.
And all the other tests are within the normal range as well. Liver enzyme, blood sugar, B12, folic acid.
See, I was hoping we could come up with some kind of infection or B12 deficiency. Something we could cure.
I don't think there's any more you can do for him, Zach. Anyway, Dr. Reston and the review board want him discharged.
No. They'll have to wait.
Zach, I'm the attending physician, so I'm the one who'll catch hell if Mr. Wicks continues taking up a bed.
Make him a teaching case. Then he'll be my responsibility.
Then you'll catch it. Zach, sometimes you forget you're still a resident.
Janet, now you know what goes on here with older patients. They're misdiagnosed, mistreated.
But you've done everything you can. I can't understand why you insist on holding on to him.
Janet, I look in his eyes, and I see a man there. He can be funny, wise, and I've read about breakthroughs in cases like Harry's. I just can't let go of him.
My beeper. I gotta go.
Now, Janet, you see how overworked you are? Turn him over to me. I'll be forever in your debt.
What do you do if I decide to collect?
Okay?
Well, okay.
Mrs. Carlberg entered the hospital 2 days ago. She complained of severe abdominal pain on the left side, sometimes radiating to the back. Now, she's had an upper and lower GI, an abdominal and chest x-ray, all negative. Her blood chemistry is within a normal range. Her EKG is normal. So until further testing is done, we're depending on clinical findings for our diagnoses. Stockwood, would you begin the physical examination and tell us what you find?
Okay. Follow my finger without moving your head.
Your eyes. Have you suffered from any dizziness lately?
No, it's only my stomach that's hurting me, and sometimes in the back.
Wait 1 second. Now, how would you answer Mrs. Carlberg? Why is Rick examining her eye when the complaint is in the side and the back?
Well, every patient should be given a complete examination. The pain doesn't always come from the part of the body that's ailing.
Exactly. No, continue.
Now, just sit up for me now. Undo this.
Now, if we're going to be this intimate, maybe we should introduce ourselves. I'm Christina Carnberg.
I'm Rick Stockwood.
Good. You may proceed.
Right.
Hilda, this is what? The third time you've tried something like this? One of these days you might succeed.
Good. You really want to die?
Yes.
Why?
Don't be stupid.
No. Tell me the reason. I really want to know.
You got it wrong, Sonny. You don't need a reason to die. You need a reason to live.
How are you getting along, Harry? We're taking good care of you?
Sure. Of course, I'd rather be home. You know, I want to eat when I feel like it, not when somebody tells me. I like to be on my own.
Harry, a few moments ago, I asked you to remember 3 words. Do you remember what they are?
Words? What words?
The 3 words I asked you to remember. Red, baseball, and liberty.
I think you got me mixed up with 10 other fellas. I don't know what you're talking about. Say, did I tell you I saw you play ball when you were with the Pittsburgh Crawford?
Excuse me. Time for your medication, Mr. Wicks.
Medication? I don't take any medication.
Yes, you do. Every single day. It's for your heart.
I said I don't take any medication. Leave me alone.
Oh, come on now.
Why don't you go find that crook that's been stealing everything I own instead of lying to me?
Now, Mr. Wicks, do we have to go through this every time you're supposed to take your pill? Come on now. Take it. You need it.
I'll only take it because you asked me to, honey. I always have been a sucker for the ladies.
Hello? Hello? Oh, wow, this is great.
You on hold?
It's a medical computer over at the University Center. I'm checking on a drug.
The last time I called, they had me on hold for over an hour.
Cut off. I'm going over to the library. Whoa. That's all I need.
What's wrong?
Oh, yeah. Do me a favor. Call this restaurant and say that when Mrs. Williams arrives, to tell her that her husband will be a few minutes late. Okay? It's Lee's birthday. I'm taking her out to dinner.
What's the number?
Look it up, doctor.
Tell her happy birthday for me.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
get this. Here.
No thanks. Oh, you're still awake.
Where have you been? You've had me worried to death. Well, where were you? Look, would you mind telling me where you were? It's 4 o'clock in the morning, Lee. Lee, I was late, okay. And I'm sorry. I got you this. Farrell's, baby. I finally got around to it. Here, take them, baby.
What are you doing here anyway? Shouldn't you be doing something important? Saving somebody's life or something?
I'm terribly, terribly sorry. It's unforgivable. Absolutely. I got carried away with. See, I'm not sure, but I think there may be a breakthrough of Mr. Wicks.
I don't care! You want to be Doctor of the Year. Get on the cover of Newsweek. Fine. Don't get your ambitions mixed up with the welfare of the entire human race, because I certainly don't.
I'm sorry. I can't stand to hurt you, sweetheart. I guess that's just the way I am. I get all carried away with my work and everything else just flies out the window. I am deeply, deeply sorry.
I'm sorry too, Zach. I thought that this was what I wanted. I was wrong. I thought that you could give me what I needed, but you can't. My mistake. Next year, you're going into private practice, and we're going to spend all this time together. What a laugh. Your medicine will always come first, and I want to come first. It's taken me a long time to realize just how far down on the list of children and I really are. But now that I know, I'm going to have to do what's best for all of us. Because if I don't, nobody else will. Don't let the tears fool you. They're not those kind of tears. Okay, come on, let's go. Let's go. Okay.
Where are we going? Going to my house for a couple of days, okay?
Let's get in the car. Come on. Come on, get in the car. Get in the car. Here, take this one.
What's going on?
I wanted to get out before you woke up.
What are you doing?
Zach, don't start anything, please.
Wait a minute. Are you leaving me?
All I know is for now I have to get out of here, and I'm taking the kids because you can't take care of them.
Now, Lee.
I'm gonna stay at April's house. I'll be in touch.
Lee.
No, Zach.
Well, we can't keep Mr. Wicks here indefinitely in the vague hope that you can help him.
But Dr. Rustin, it's more than just a vague hope.
Oh? How so?
Mr. Wicks suffered a heart attack a year ago. He was given digoxin to control the failure. That's when his confusion began.
What, you think it was the medication that brought on his condition?
Yes, I do. I took him off it a few days ago, and I'm hoping to see an improvement as soon as the drug leaves his system.
Dr. Williams, digoxin may affect the central nervous system, but it doesn't make you confused.
It can, for some older patients. Dr. Rustin, a paper came out recently in psychiatric literature, and it shows that older people have a much higher incidence of adverse reaction to cardiac medication, causing memory loss, confusion, paranoia, and other symptoms of dementia. And I could show it to you if you like.
You can't believe everything you read in the journals, Doctor. Mr. Wicks has an irregular heartbeat. It's the digoxin that's keeping it from going too quickly. If it speeds up too much, he can die.
I have him on a diuretic to control the failure. And he's being monitored very carefully.
Doctor, because this is a teaching hospital, and our policy is to allow our residents to treat their patients with as little interference as possible, I'm going to allow you to proceed with your treatment.
Thank you, Dr. Rustin.
You know, of course, that when your residency is completed, you will be rated according to such things as clinical judgment and whether the patient and his family have been given undue stress and expense. These things we've been discussing.
Yes?
And that I'm the one that has to rate you and sign your recommendation?
Yes.
And you still insist on keeping Mr. Wicks in the hospital?
I believe that we can help him here. Yes, doctor, I do insist.
From Los Angeles, California, stand by to see Paul play for a trip to New York and Israel, valued at $12,000.
All right. Think you got me trapped, huh? You got me. I'm over there, you got me. Hey, man, move. All right.
$500.
Hey, cut that out, will you? I'm the Reds, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. There you are. Suckered you right in. King me. I'd rather crown you.
Hey, lady, did you hear what I said?
Has one of his outfits, friends, and it is
I'm sorry. I got carried away. It's my favorite. I'm practically sorry.
Well, nobody wants to hear that racket, so give it a rest, will you?
Hey, leave her alone. What? I said leave her alone. She wants to play, she can play. Don't be a nasty individual.
Who do you think you are?
I'm a music lover with a vicious, uncontrollable temper. A wild man who, when aroused, doesn't know his own strength.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was really very gallant of you. Do you play?
A little. I don't play that classical stuff. I don't play like you do.
Come and sit down.
No.
Oh, now, please, come and sit down. Come. It's all yours.
No, I can't.
Please.
Oh, my arm.
Oh, well, you play with one hand.
No, really, I used to have a repertoire. It was unbelievable. And now the songs just don't come to me.
Do you know Heart of My Heart?
Heart of my
Heart
heart.
of my heart, heart of my heart, heart of my heart. Brings back old memories.
Heart of my heart, I love that melody. Heart of my heart brings back the memory when we were kids on the corner of the street. We were up very guys, but oh, how we could harmonize.
When is Carlberg scheduled for her angiogram?
She's not.
Why didn't you okay the angiogram for Mrs. Carlberg? She's having abdominal and lower back pain, and I wanted to check her for an aortic aneurysm.
Doctor, when you hear hoofbeats outside the window, don't look for zebras. If a woman Mrs. Carlberg's age has abdominal pain, she's probably constipated.
But you know the tests we've taken. They've all proved inconclusive.
Look, I can't submit every old woman who comes in here with a bellyache to an angiogram. It can be a risky procedure in a woman her age. It's too speculative, and it's not worth it.
I sure hate to think we're missing a serious condition.
And what if we found that aneurysm? That's big-time surgery. She might not survive an operation like that anyway.
That wasn't very nice, Hilda. Well, what have you got to say for yourself?
I'm not hungry.
I think Hilda's decided to starve herself to death.
Well, we'll just tie her down and feed her through a tube again. Would you like that, Hilda?
My name is Mrs. Reiner.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Your husband died many years ago, didn't he?
26 years, if that's any of your business.
And you never remarried?
Of course not. I'm still married.
Do you have any children?
My boy, Carl,
Where is he now?
dead.
What happened?
Cancer in his brain.
I see. When did this happen? When did he die, Mrs. Reiner?
A long time ago. He visited every Sunday.
Is there anybody else close to you now? Relatives? Do you have any friends? Mrs. Reiner, are you all alone?
Oh, you're gonna love it. Into the super room. Here we are, your own, well, semi-private. Special just for you.
All right.
What's
going on? What am I doing in here?
Okay, Carla.
Into bed.
See, we just figured you're getting a little too grown up to be in a children's ward, Carla. Come on, there we go. I got you. That's it. Watch your legs. Swing around. There we go.
What are you staring at, you dirty old creep?
Carla.
Was bin ich, you little dummy? Crack your face!
She's really a very nice little girl. Just a little upset. Carla.
Ja, wenn ich dich erwischt, dann watsch ich dir eine herum. Du blödes Kind, du Rotznase!
Calm down. Mrs. Reiner, please, please. Carla. Now, as long as you're going to be roommates, why not just try to make the best of it? Huh?
You tell her that she better not look at me.
Unverschämtes Kind.
Gracias. Puro desgraciada entrometida. ¿Pa' qué quiere?
I know. What do you think of your experiment now?
Well, it wasn't exactly love at first sight now, was it?
Not exactly.
Maybe now I know why children and adults aren't put in the same rooms. Maybe we'll get lucky.
I hope so. You off tonight?
Yeah, you?
12 whole hours. Paradise. Zach? Tell me if I'm off base, but I heard something about you and your wife.
She moved out last week and took the kids.
I'm sorry.
What do they say? 9 out of 10 medical school marriages end in divorce.
If you're at loose ends, why don't you come over to my place? I'll warm up some leftovers.
Thanks, Janet. Really. But I just want to go home and get some sleep.
Okay. Some other time, maybe.
Thanks.
If you're wondering if this is simply a generous invitation by a sympathetic colleague or something more, well, I don't know either. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, kid, now stop that.
No.
Now stop that. Now wake up.
No.
What's the matter with you? Now come up. No. Now shut up. Now wake up. But then no. It's me. You were screaming. It's me, Mrs. Reiner. Now, you go back to sleep, huh?
Buenas noches.
Good night.
So what time you think you'll bring the kids back home?
Tomorrow morning about 11 be all right?
Well, that'll be fine.
Okay, we'll be off.
Bye-bye. Have a good time.
Come on. So long, April.
See you, Zach.
Come on.
Bye, kids.
Bye. Más rápido. Beep, beep.
Hey, oh, take it easy. This isn't the Indianapolis Speedway, you know.
Why don't you watch where you're pushing?
Why don't you never mind watch where I'm pushing? You watch your fresh mouth.
I forget things too. I'm terrible about names, especially foreign names. You know, names that I didn't grow up with.
How about Harry?
Harry?
Is that a name you could remember?
Yes, that Harry is in Sweden. Although we say Harry.
Harry? Got a nice ring to it.
And then if there are things that I don't remember, then I make them up. You should try that.
Not a bad idea. Why didn't I think of that? Say, do you know what we'd call a girl like you in my neighborhood in the old days, Mrs.
Christina.
Christina? Now, don't take me wrong, because I mean it in the best possible way.
What would you call me?
A great broad.
A great broad. You see, you do remember that.
Well, some things you never forget. But on the other hand,
Yeah.
maybe I made it up.
Go on the island with his friend, Dad.
Oh,
Well, being with you is a lot of fun for me, too. Ah! Attack! Come on. All right.
Dad,
Mm-hmm.
you know the lady that was dancing outside? The one that you could see through what she was wearing?
Yeah.
Do you think she was sexy?
Not particularly, no.
Jonathan, I think you're sexy. Dad, what does sexy mean?
Kind of attractive looking, like you.
Do you think Mom's kind of attractive looking?
Oh, man. I think your mom is beautiful. Come here.
Good night. I'll see you in the morning.
Have a nice evening.
Whoa!
Oops.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
How's Miss Carver?
She's leaving in a couple of days.
Oh, so what was wrong with her?
Never found out, but she hasn't had any pain in a few days, so there's no reason to keep her.
You on a mission tonight?
I'm off for a change.
Really? Me too.
Oh?
Going out in the town?
I'm just going home to a nice hot bath. I'll see you.
Well, Edie,
Yes?
enjoy your nice bath.
Dr. Stockwood, come here and sit down.
I hear you're getting out soon. How are you feeling?
Well, feeling much better than you, it seems.
I couldn't even ask her out to dinner.
I know.
Grown man.
Doctor, huh?
Exactly.
Do you know what I have been occupying myself with? You know, lying here in bed alone for hours.
No.
Well, I've been thinking about men.
Men?
Yeah, men. Fat men, skinny men, gallant men, vulgar men, wealthy men, poor men. All the men in my life. Lovers and friends that have remained vivid, so in my memory. You think I'm wicked, don't you?
No, of course not.
You see, if all those men would have been like you, afraid that I would say no, then I would have no vivid memories to occupy myself with. That's a word to the wise. Tomorrow morning I'm going to have breakfast with this,
What is it?
It's just a little cramp or something. I'm going to have breakfast with this very handsome Harry Wicks.
Oh, what's the mouth?
Yes. Yes. She what? Yeah. Yes, I'll be right there. Jonathan? Louise? Wake up, man. Louise?
Dad.
Come on, wake up, baby. We gotta go. Jonathan, put your shoes on. Come on. Here's the money. Jonathan, come on. Okay, baby, I got you. Come on. Come on, Jonathan.
Dad, don't pull so hard. Dad, where are we going?
Come on, run, man.
It's been about 10 minutes.
Okay. Here, keep an eye on them for me. I'm gonna change and go inside. All right, baby, be all right now. Can't you get the vascular instrument straight yet? Let's hurry it up. Took them long enough to get her up here.
The abdomen's still filling up with blood.
Set up another suction. More lap pads. I can't operate underwater.
He's flooding with blood.
What can I do?
Pump blood.
Give me a vascular clamp, quick. The aneurysm extends above the kidneys.
Hi. Cogs, thought you want to be here. Sax is inside.
Hi. My name's Edie. What's your name?
Jonathan Williams.
You wanna rest your head on me?
No.
Losing so much blood. Are you keeping up with us?
Pumping it in as fast as we can. Nurse, call the blood bank. Ask them if the blood is ready. What we've got here won't last very long. There's no way you can get that blood in here fast enough. The pressure's still dropping. Pump. Keep pumping.
I can't get control. The aneurysm's too high. I need more time. Pump that blood in here. I'm pumping.
She told me she was looking forward to getting out of here so she could teach you to waltz.
Waltz?
She said you lumber like an elephant and need to learn to be graceful.
Do I?
What?
Sweetheart, it's okay. Lumber.
Well, you do, sort of. But more lurch than a lumber.
Lurch. That's a relief. Hey, it's okay. Honey, hold. Hey. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. Just sleep. Shh. Everything's okay, honey.
She's developing PVCs. I'm giving lidocaine, but she's not responding.
You can't get the pressure up, we're gonna lose her.
She's going into decomp. Her pupils are dilating.
We're losing more blood than we're getting. Pump!
She's going fast. It's no use. We're losing her.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right, honey.
What's her name?
It's okay.
Louise.
Okay.
Louise, it's okay.
Stand up.
Louise.
Stand up.
Louise.
It's all right.
Louise, it's okay.
It's okay.
Louise.
It's all right.
Louise.
Okay.
Louise, it's all right.
Hold still.
It's okay.
Everything's fine.
Louise.
You're all right.
Louise.
All right.
Louise.
Okay. It's okay.
What's going on?
Hey.
She just woke up and started screaming. It's okay.
Okay, I'll take her. Louise. Come here, sweetheart. Come here. No, look, you see, it's me, Daddy, baby. Louise, come on now. Look, baby, you're gonna bust me in my nose now. It's funny enough looking as it is. So, Louise, all right? Look, will you stop it? Now, that's enough. Now, everything is all right. Do you hear what I'm saying? Everything is... Now, stop it! Stop it! Do you hear me? Now, will you stop? Stop it! Stop it!
Let go of her! Let go! Everything's okay.
Zach?
Dr. Turnway, she didn't have a chance. If I had ordered an angiogram, insisted that she have an angiogram, could Mrs. Carlberg have been saved? Well, if we knew she had an aneurysm, we could have operated before she ruptured. The answer's yes, very possibly. Good night, Doctor.
Good night.
Who's the old guy wearing my tie?
Oh, I know I've seen those ears somewhere before.
Look pretty good to me.
You know, in my day, nurse, they call me Duke Wicks. You know why?
Let's hear.
After the Duke of Windsor.
Oh.
He was a natty dresser, and so was I. Put the finishing touches on her.
Well, what do you think? Mind the cat's meow?
Harry, you're beautiful.
Thank you. Well, I better get going. I have a rendezvous with what's her name? My friend, that lady.
Mrs. Carlberg.
Yeah. You know, these days, it isn't easy for me to make friends. But, Mrs. Carlberg, we just hit it off. I'm on my way.
Harry, there's something I have to tell you.
Well, make it fast. Can't keep a lady waiting, you know.
Harry, last night, Mrs. Carlberg had an operation.
Yes? What happened?
She died, Harry. She died on the operating table.
Oh.
Easy. Easy.
Oh.
Easy.
I'm all right. Oh. Looks like I got dressed for nothing.
Is there anything I can do?
No. Go make your rounds.
You sure?
I'm all right.
Okay. See you later.
Yeah.
Yo. Hey, excuse me, sonny boy. Would you tell Grace that Harry's here?
There's no Grace here.
Richie, what is it?
This man's looking for some Grace.
What address do you want?
1954 Edgemont Place. Apartment 3, and come on, let me in.
Oh, well, that's right, but there's no Grace here. Just me and my son.
Please tell Grace I'm here. Just say Harry's here. Would you do that for me?
Sorry, you have the wrong place.
Oh, no, come on, Dad. Don't pull anything on me. Just tell Grace I'm here, will you, please? She's waiting for me. We're going to be late for the concert. Where is she?
Maybe, you should come in.
Oh,
it's all right.
Isn't Grace ready?
Harry, why don't you come in and sit down? Richie? Make the gentleman a nice cup of coffee.
God, could be great.
Harry, why don't you sit down and rest? Richie's making you a nice cup of coffee.
Where is she? You gotta tell me where Grace is. I know she's here.
Easy now. Take it easy.
Mom! Somebody better tell me what's going on here. Where's the clothesline? What'd you do with the clothesline? Is it on account of that woman who always steals the clothespins? There was a building.
Well, no building's been there since I can remember. Right, Richie? Just those gardens down there.
Yeah, we've been here since I was 6. There's never been a building over there.
Hey. There was an ice box. Right here. There's an ice box. Grace? She's gone. She's gone, hasn't she? Grace isn't here anymore. She's gone.
Yeah, you see where to run.
Oh, yes, Peter, you go ahead, Scott.
All right.
What's he doing here?
So if I hadn't seen the hospital bracelet, I wouldn't have known what to do.
Pop?
Hello, Harry.
How are you?
We were going to the concert in Central Park. And now she's gone.
Sure. Everything's gonna be okay, Pop. You're gonna be all right. Can I talk to you? This is how he's getting better, huh?
I'm sure that this is just a temporary setback.
please,
No, look,
please,
the
look,
shock
look,
of...
I've had it. I've just had it. I'm gonna call the nursing home. And as soon as they get another bed free, that's where he's going.
Dr. Hill, emergency telephone. Dr. Schaefer, check in with reception. Dr. Schaefer, check in with reception.
You looking for something? Do you want money? Here, take it. Comb? Lipstick? Huh? Compact? Is this what you want?
It looks like my mama's.
Here, take it. Go ahead, take it.
You mean it?
How often do I have to say, take it?
Thank you.
It's okay. For me, it don't do any good anyhow.
What of you? Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I always wanted to get on one of those barges just to see where it'd take me.
Maybe you will. Tremont Nursing Home.
Yep.
Your son gave you that.
Yep. 8:30 a.m. breakfast, 10 a.m. walk size, 11 a.m. choir practice, Wednesday morning shopping, Tuesday night bingo. That sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
What is it, Harry?
You don't have music therapy with Frida Swan or creative living on the 8th patio here, do you?
Harry.
You know, this is a... My friend, that nice lady. I can't think straight. No use.
Mrs. Carlberg.
Yeah, Mrs. Carlberg. She's dead, isn't she?
Yes.
Can you change that?
I don't.
Simple question. She's dead. Can you make her alive? Yes or no?
No.
Well, I'm old and my mind's going, and nothing's gonna change that either. This is where I belong. Like my son says. 3 squares a day and a roof over my head. And lots of activity. What more can a man want?
Maybe someday, Harry, but not now. Listen.
No, you listen. You listen. I know what I did when was it? When I went to see... Can't remember. I can't remember what I was going to tell you. When I went to see Grace, up in the Bronx, I was going to take her to Central Park. That's crazy. Grace is dead. She's dead, and I'm old, and even you can't do anything about that.
Harry, this is the first time you remembered that Grace died.
That's such a great thing to remember. Maybe I should have died with her. Maybe that would have been best.
But you didn't. Hey.
Zach, is something wrong?
Wait a minute, let me take that.
No, it's all right. What's the matter?
Nothing. I just wanted to drop by and say hello.
I see.
I just miss you, that's all. I missed you and I wanted to tell you.
Shouldn't you be at the hospital?
I had a little time, sweetheart. Lee, I love you. Don't you know that?
Of course I do. You've been saying it long enough.
Well, then tell me what you want. Please, because this business is driving me crazy.
I know what I don't want. I don't want to feel alone and empty and abandoned all the time. What I want, you can't give me.
Well, then tell me what you want.
I want to be made love to by a man who adores me and thinks I'm the most wonderful woman in the world.
That sounds like me.
You, Zach, you don't even know what I look like anymore. I bore you. The only time you get animated is when somebody from the hospital calls or when you're talking about one of your patients. I'm the stranger who takes care of your kids.
Now, look, sweetheart.
Oh, you know, it seems all I've been thinking about for years is how to get your attention. Isn't that pitiful? Well, now that I don't care anymore, I've begun to resent you. I resent all the time that I wasted.
Lee, I need you.
I don't want to hear it. Right now, I don't want to hear the sound of your voice.
Lee, I miss you and need you.
That's a lie. You're just annoyed that everything isn't in place for you anymore.
Don't tell me how I feel. Now, I know how I feel, and I am not a liar.
No, you're right. I'm sorry. Actually, you're perfect. I'm going.
You cannot do this to us.
Zach, I'm losing my breath, which means I'm going to cry. And it's too early in the day, and I have to pick up the kids. Goodbye.
Man told me to feed the pigeons. You know, to come by the benches, to be useful. Let me tell you something. Feeding pigeons, I don't care how old you are, does not make a person feel useful.
Harry, tell me about Grace.
What do you want to know? All right. Grace and I met at a basketball game and dance at Our Lady of Solace Church. I went with this fellow with the curly hair. I'll never forget him. And there were two girls. He grabbed one, so I took the other one. And the music was playing, I'm always chasing rainbows, watching clouds drifting by. My schemes are just like all my dreams. Would you look at what I'm remembering? And Grace was wearing some kind of perfume, some lilac something or other. I can still smell it sometimes. I turn around expecting to see her. Oh boy, that night, the music, the perfume, the dancing, my head was swimming. I was a muscular kid, you know, a real meat and potatoes fella. And here I was, nearly passing out on account of this girl, this little slip of a thing. I really don't know what was happening to me. You know, I was a dope like most young fellas. She had these green eyes, tiny little ears, and lips like a red bow. Tell me something. You ever feel like that, Doctor? You know, like you had everything all figured out, and all of a sudden somebody comes along and knocks your socks off. Huh?
Yeah.
Today, it's all as clear as a bell, but sometimes I don't want to forget all that, Doctor. You lose your memories. It's like you never lived at all.
You're back a little early.
Well, you know, you never know how fast they're gonna move.
Yeah. Were the kids any trouble?
Oh, no. I had a lot of fun. I went all over the place. Went to the Bronx Zoo. Louise found in love with the two-headed snake.
That sounds like her.
Hello.
Paul, I'd like you to meet my husband. This is Zach Williams. Paul and I work together. He's my boss.
Well, not really. I like to think of us as associates. Nice to meet you. Same here. Lee tells me you're a doctor.
Yeah, that's right.
That's very interesting.
Well, I guess I better be off. Nice meeting you, Paul.
Same here.
Well, bye, Zach.
Lee. So long, kids.
Kids, your father's saying goodbye.
Bye, Daddy.
Okay, take care, Zach.
Oh, yeah, you too.
We're gonna get something to eat. You wanna come?
No, I'm not hungry. Where'd you get the flowers?
Lord Byron here.
You sure you won't come?
Yeah, thanks.
Go ahead.
Zach. Edie and I have been talking the past few days.
That's nice.
About Mrs. Carlberg. She was quite a lady.
She sure was.
Well, we've just been wanting... I've just been wanting to say this ever since she died.
Okay.
I don't exactly know how to say it.
He is so forceful and decisive. Wonderful qualities for a doctor.
Okay. Zach, I think you're a really great doctor. I mean it, man. I mean, I've learned a lot from you. Lectures and just being on a team. I really want you to know that.
A lot of us feel that way, Zach.
Thanks. I really appreciate that. Thank you both.
Okay. Now, you sure you won't join us?
Yeah.
Okay. Take care now. Have fun.
Good night.
Good night. Hello, April. This is Zach. Good. Can I speak to Lee? She's out. No. No, that's not important. No. No, she doesn't have to call back. How are the kids? Good. Yeah, okay. Thanks. Yeah, fine. Okay, bye.
Three words, red, baseball, and liberty. That's easy. Now give me a hard one.
Not bad, Harry.
Wait a minute. Now I know who you really are.
What do you mean?
Cool Papa Bell. Pittsburgh Crawford.
Harry.
You played with Satchel Paige and Josh Gibson. They said you were so fast you could turn off the light and get into bed before the room was dark. I was only teasing, Dr. Williams. That was a long time ago. Maybe I shouldn't joke.
Harry, I'm sorry I can't join you in our constitutional this morning. Hospital business.
All right, you go ahead. I'll tell the nurses who I am.
See you later.
So send Mr. Wicks's medical records on to the Tremont Nursing Home. Here, let me give you that address. It's there.
Well, I hope you'll be happy there. He's a lovely man.
Yes, thank you. Can I use your phone?
was a confusion caused by Mr. Wicks's medication that made it impossible for him to accept his wife's death. Now that the drug has left his system, he's begun to deal with what happened a year ago.
Doctor, do me a favor. I don't want to hear any more of this. I've had it. My father goes to pick up my mother in a place she hasn't lived in 40 years, and to him this is a sign he's on the road to recovery. Well, not to me. And it's me and my family.
But your father was taking a medication.
Let me finish. It's me and my family that are responsible for him, and we can't take it anymore. Now, I found a pretty damn good place for him to live. Better than I can afford, believe me. He's going to have his meals, and he's going to be safe, and that's that.
There has been a dramatic improvement in Mr. Wicks's condition since then,
Enough, okay?
Doctor, Mr. Wicks has evidently made his decision. So, perhaps it would be best if we arranged for his father to be discharged as soon as possible.
But if I just had a little bit more time...
Why do I have to be in this thing? I can walk on my own 2 feet.
Hospital regulations.
Glad I caught you.
Hi.
Mrs. Reiner, just wanted to say goodbye.
Thank you very much.
Well, you want to miss your roommate?
No. Dr. Curtis is helping find a family for Carla.
Oh, good.
And you're gonna visit me, right?
Of course.
Now, you take care of yourself.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye, Mrs. Reiner.
Goodbye.
Carla, come on, baby.
Mrs. Reiner.
Nurse, Mr. Wicks will be leaving us today. So you get his discharge papers ready?
Fine.
He's gone again. I told you, it's the same thing all over again.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we've looked all over for him.
Have you seen Mr. Wicks in the last hour or so?
Well, not since he was with you.
And you want him to live in his own apartment.
Hey, Johnny boy, get over here.
Where have you been?
I've been out. What a big guy. What are you carrying, a truckload of bricks in your pocket? Magda, how are you today?
Fine, Harry. You look very well.
I feel well. I feel very well. And now for the birthday boy. Happy birthday, Peter.
Birthday?
Oh, no. With all this going on, it slipped my mind.
Come on, open it up.
Great.
It's tying handkerchief set, see? Like that. Yeah. Just like they do in the big stores. Not bad for a druggist, huh?
That's neat. Peter, your dad remembered your birthday.
Thanks, Pop. I'm all right now. I'm better. I don't have all the bits and pieces together. What's been going on this last year? I can imagine how rough it's been on you and Magda, Charles. All I can tell you is it feels like I've come back from a long, terrible trip. And, well, we should give your pop a real welcome home.
Hey, Jonathan. Hi, Louise.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Okay. How's it going?
All right. How's your work?
Good. I'm getting more and more into geriatrics. It's fascinating. There's so much to be done. Well, anyway, how's your job?
It's fine, but thanks for asking. Found an apartment. We're moving next week.
I see. Well, I'm gonna keep trying to win you back. No, I'm not gonna overdo it. I won't overdo it, but anyway, I'm gonna keep trying.
The kids are getting restless. You better go. Bye.
Bye. Okay, Jonathan Louise, come on, let's go to a party.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for this wonderful welcome back. I've been gone a long time, too long, and I've missed you, all of you. You know, although I wouldn't recommend the hospital for a long stay, they were very nice to me where I was. There were some very interesting people there. One in particular, my first roommate, Iggy Zabar. I'll never forget Iggy. He had an answer for everything. Doctor came in one morning, said, Iggy, are you suffering with arthritis? And Iggy said, of course I'm suffering with arthritis. What else can you do with it? I met one fellow there, seriously. I don't know where I'd be today if it wasn't for this man. His name is Dr. Zach Williams, and he's here with his two wonderful children, Jonathan and Louise. Please say hello to my friend, Dr. Zach Williams. And now for the dancing. Edna, will you and Zach do the honors and get the ball rolling?
Okay.